Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. But he gets out across the 25-yard line.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Shotgun formation here on third down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Gets into space at the 50. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to the end zone. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pop over the middle. It's Johnson. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws it to the right. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position to come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him run the football the way he is today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Makes a quick catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Penn State. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has it, off and running. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can they chase him down? They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The ball is caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is off for a big gain.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. Screenplay works.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. first and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. QB keeper all the way. Breaks an open space. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field, eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Blitz and a quick sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's an out route. The catch made. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. That play makes it 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, as a play caller, when your offense is executing like this, it just opens up the playbook. Whether it's a run or a pass, you trust your guys to be able to do the right thing. Gives you a chance to be able to pick up first downs like this.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The shotgun running play call. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.